Well, I predicted this in a similarity in a video I did a few weeks back when I compared this whole PAL WAF war to Captain America Civil War, the plotline that is. And now Sweden Armwrestling Federation has now left WAF and EAF. And that has now left the entire arm wrestling community in shock. Some expected this, and some didn't. But what is the cause of this? So let's talk about it. But before we get into the message itself, click on the like button and click on the subscribe button and comment down below what your opinion about why if it is a good or bad thing that Sweden Armwrestling Federation has left EAF and WAF. But first, let me read the statement from the Sweden Armwrestling Federation themselves. Termination of membership. Swedish Armwrestling Federation has in an extra congress on the 9th of June 2019 voted to terminate its memberships and withdraw from the World Armwrestling Federation and its continental subsidiary, the European Armwrestling Federation. The decision is made as a result of that a long-standing lack of transparency in management, and the decision-making process now has culminated in a questionable management attempt to limit the free right of athletes, officials to practice their sport. As a result, the Sweden Armwrestling Federation withdraw the recognition of WAF as the world governing body of arm wrestling. The elected leadership of the Sweden Armwrestling Federation will now seek and support the forming of a new, free and democratic international movement that secures athletes the right to freely practice their sport according to values guiding the Swedish sport movement. The Sweden Armwrestling Federation is an independent part of the Swedish Martial Arts Federation and is fully recognized by the Sweden National Sports Federation, meaning among other things that the federation is fully WADA compliant, in words and in action. Signed by Anders Axklo, president of Sweden Armwrestling Federation, and Andreas Johansson, the vice president of Sweden's Armwrestling Federation. But now you are wondering if Sweden Armwrestling Federation will have been remaining in WAF after this election, what will have the consequences have been? Well, the consequences will have been since these absurd laws that were passed in this in the last EuroArm election, a lot of congressmen and women were not even allowed to even participate in the Congress meeting. They were not allowed to vote at all, due to the fact that they were merely present in a tournament that the higher-ups did not personally not like. We would have been forced to kick Axklo out from the Sweden Armwrestling Federation and forced him to resign. And after he has been resigned, we had to suspend him for his association with Igor and PIL and suspend anyone that has a relation with them. And since we lost our voting right in the EuroArm Congress for just standing up for who we are and what we represent. And we in Sweden Armwrestling stand for democracy, equal rights for our participants and the officials. But most of all, we in Sweden Armwrestling are a family. Sure, we have our disagreements from time to time, but we never try to silence the other side's voice or leaving them out in the cold. And if I can say what I personally feel about Xclo, my president, and one of my closest friends. This man is one of the most hard-working men I have ever the honor to get to know. He travels all over Sweden and the world to represent us, the Swedish Arm Wrestling Federation. And without him and his hard work, I think Sweden would not have such good relations with a lot of the Arm Wrestling Federations that are in our green-blue earth. So thank you, Xclo, for your work that you have done for us in the last 10 years. And judging from the comments after our statement has been released, people started to write what a role model Swedish Arm Wrestling Federation is. Like for example, non-corrupt countries like Sweden, sensible and active leadership of Swedish Arm Wrestling Federation, respect to their athletes, goal to develop and popularize the sport, equals complete intolerance to WAF's dictatorship and corruption. As the reality stands now, this is an no-win situation. WAF and EAF are gonna suffer, we in the Swedish Arm Wrestling community are gonna suffer, we all are gonna suffer because of all of this nonsensical drama. But the choice we can make now is to choose what will hurt the least and what will be the more giving option in the long run on the path we are heading in right now. Here's another extra thing that you need to know. As the rumors goes, there are more countries that are ready to leave WAF as well. But which countries that will be? Only time can tell. So that is our statement from the Swedish Arm Wrestling Federation. I wish you a good day and take care.